Starting tonight, August 21st at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, the public test server for PUBG on Xbox One and PS4 will be going live. And this is going to include the new update that we're going to be getting next week, which brings us the remastered version of Erangel, a lot of weapon balance changes, some vehicle adjustments, tweaks to how you can heal, as well as Survivor Pass 4 Aftermath. The PTS will start tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, and it will go all the way until August 27th, 4 a.m. Pacific Time, or until the live server maintenance is completed. Speaking of the live servers, the next patch will go live August 26th at 10 p.m. Pacific Time, and it's predicted to have 6 hours of maintenance. But like I said, the PTS should still be up during that time, so you shouldn't have any problems still finding matches. If you're unfamiliar with what the public test server is, go to the Windows Store or go to the PSN network and actually search for PUBG Public Test Server, and you should see the download for the public test server. It's a completely separate download from the main PUBG game, but anyone that owns PUBG on either PS4 or Xbox will be able to use it. I'm not going to go over all the details for the PTS here. I'm going to have that video when it goes to the live servers. I'll go over everything in great detail, telling you everything that's included with this patch. But for now, I'm just going to go over the basics. So Erangel is getting remastered. If you've seen some recent PC gameplay, you've seen the changes to the map, and we're now getting that on Xbox and PS4. Also with this patch is some new weather variants, so Erangel can have more weather variants that will change dynamically throughout the match. If you get an overcast match where it's really cloudy, then you'll have a chance for this dynamic weather. Over the course of a match, you may see heavy winds, hail, light rain and heavy rain, or rain with lightning and thunder, and fog. So that'll be cool to see. I can't wait to actually get out on this PTS and try out the new Erangel with everything that's included. Like I mentioned before, Survivor Pass 4 Aftermath is also on this PTS. They're giving us some chances to actually play around with it before it goes to the live servers. Important to note that the progress on the PTS is not going to carry over to the live servers. So if you decide you're going to grind it out on the PTS for whatever reason to get your level up, so you can see those cosmetics, that's not going to do anything for you when the live server gets this update. You're going to have to start over from scratch next week on the live servers. And for some reason, the Survivor Pass is only lasting 8 weeks this time. There's 100 levels in the pass, so that's not a lot of time to rank up, but hopefully they'll have some things in place to help us out, because getting to level 100 is going to be a real challenge. If I remember correctly, the PC had Survivor Pass 4 for 12 weeks initially, and I think that this is being done in an effort to keep our updates 2 weeks behind the PC updates like they mentioned at Gamescom. So I guess because of that change, because they want to make the updates 2 weeks different from each other, they have to cut this pass a little short. But who knows, maybe they have something in store for us. Maybe they'll give us some levels as a reward or something like that, to where we can make up for a little bit of that difference. On the PTS, they'll be giving us 20 levels that we can apply for free for our pass. So you'll go to your store and your items, and you can apply those 20 levels to see the new cosmetic items on Survivor Pass 4. But remember, that's not going to carry over to the live servers. There's also a new survival title system season. This will be season 3, I guess, technically, for us on console, but they said they're skipping season 3 and just going straight to season 4 to make things line up with PC and to make it make more sense. It's Survivor Pass 4 Aftermath, so it might as well be Survival Title System Season 4. There's a bunch of weapon balance updates as well as some vehicle balancing. If you want to know more about that, more details, I did a video last week going over everything that should be included with this patch, and I think most of this is exactly what I mentioned in that video. And like I said, once this goes to the live servers, I'll be sure to mention that, and I'll go into greater detail on all this. I just don't want to make such a long video going over the PTS when I'm going to be doing the same exact thing next week for the live servers. But as always, I have the patch notes in the description below, so if you want to check it out for yourself, feel free to do so. You can now use healing items while moving, and before you could just wiggle around in a certain area, otherwise it would cancel. Now you'll actually be able to walk as far as you want, but you'll be in walking speed. But it's good to see that you can actually move while healing. It's going to help out if you need to get behind cover in a pinch. You can shut off the engine to vehicles as you're driving now to kind of sneak into a compound. You push left on the D-pad to do so. Pressing left again on the D-pad will turn the engine back on. Otherwise, you can push the right trigger to start going again, and that will also activate the engine. If you push right on the D-pad, you'll actually turn on an in-car radio, which will play for everyone to hear. It's kind of a fun thing to do. It's not necessarily a great tactic, I guess, because you're announcing to the world where you are, but you could also use it as audio cover if you're trying to push a compound. You turn on your radio and use that as a distraction. There's some other things being added here, and there's a whole load of bug fixes, but I'm not going to go over all that. I'll go over that next week with the live server update, just to make sure you guys are aware of everything that's hitting the live servers. But I wanted to make sure and get it out there that you guys know that the PTS is actually going live tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm really excited to jump on Erangel and see the new visual upgrades, see all the new changes that have been made. I'm excited to see that PUBG on console is adding crossplay in the near future. Next month we're going to see that on the PTS, and then a couple weeks later or a week later we'll see that on the live servers. If you didn't see the news about that, I'll put a link in the top right portion of the screen right now. You can click on that. I had an information video about that on Monday. But yeah, it's a really great time to be a PUBG gamer, especially on console. We're trying to catch up. We're starting to catch up with PC. So I'm eager to hop on the PTS tonight, try this out, and just cross my fingers that everything goes well. Remember to like the video if you found it useful and subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at YTBoris15. Thank you guys for watching, but with all that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later. Don't get run over, dude. Thing hurts.
Oh.
Bye! Nope.
Should've drove away when you had the chance, dum-dums.
Yeah. It is not invincible.